Alrighty, welcome back to High on the Hog. I'm your host, Sarah Dillinger, alongside my dad and co-host, John Dillinger. We got another one for you today.
Probably going to be a long one for you today.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to preface it with we're going to try to keep this to 30 minutes. I'm surprised if we keep this to 2 hours.
Well, look here. I can do mine in 30 minutes if you can do yours.
Something like that. We got something for you to watch, guys. Just put it on in the background or something, but... yeah, if you ain't got nothing going on, you're going to like this video.
They're going to love this video. This is the video where we're going to make our predictions for every team in the SEC. So no matter who you root for, watch this video, see who we're picking you to beat, see who we're picking you to lose to, and then, comment, tell us why we're wrong.
Yeah.
Just do all that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look. Gonna be some teams that don't like me personally after this. That's all I'm gonna say.
I say let's make everybody mad.
So if you disagree with me, hey, put it in the comments. Tell me I'm a skank and don't know what I'm talking about. I don't care. It don't bother me. But in seriousness, I am gonna say some pretty wild things today. So don't take anything to heart.
Well, I didn't.
It's all in that fun. College football, you've got to have thick skin to be in this community because it's just lighthearted fun. I don't actually mean most of the things I'm going to say, unless I'm talking about Ole Miss, then I mean every word of it. But yeah,
coming into it, we come into the season from an Arkansas point of view.
Every time, yeah.
And we do our Arkansas prediction show first and all that. And so in doing that, I stuck with my Arkansas prediction.
I did as well. Tried to.
It was hard to because I was there was a point to where you're like, all right, I've got us pick to beat this certain team.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do that, that means they're going to lose 6 in a row. And I'm like, are they bad enough to lose 6 in a row?
Yeah.
They're probably going to jump up and beat somebody,
Mm-hmm.
And so I went back. You can tell I went back and did some corrections and some scribbling and like.
Yeah, it took me a while to get through mine. And I'll say this, look, don't think that I have not sat here, gone through all of y'all's lineups and watched all your press conferences and stuff. You're going to be better.
That's why I was down there for.
He's been downstairs for 6 hours.
I spent 48 straight hours, no sleep, no eat, watching
we don't actually know how good your team's going to be. A lot of teams are going to be better than what I've got them, but this is just a fun, hey, maybe this is how your season's going to turn out. So, going to make some enemies. I might make some friends today. But you're all welcome to join the High on the Hog group because we're high on them hogs, baby.
We are high on the hogs.
We high on the hogs.
But we do talk SEC stuff too, at least a few times.
Especially on the bye weeks.
Yeah, bye weeks is always going to be an SEC, pick 'em and kind of different stuff like that. So,
yeah.
Are we going to do that each week this year? Just do a short pick 'em? I mean, we're doing the whole – we haven't done this yet where we pick the whole – because I know I've never prepared for this. This was crazy.
It took a while.
Picking 16
I think we did
teams,
Because I remember one of our titles say SEC Pick'em, but I think it was just a bye week. I don't think we did this last year where
if
we
we
went through.
If we were smart, we would turn this into 16 videos.
But this is a podcast. We're not a. That day, I don't know how to edit 16 videos. I don't know if you could tell, but I tried to edit the last podcast. And when I put it in the editing, it had the Shelter logo at the top left corner and the High on the Hog right over the Razorback so that it looked like it was fluctuated and nice, perfect positioning. I go watch the video. The Shelter logo is halfway in the middle of the screen and the High on the Hog logo is right beside the Razorback. So I cannot edit. I just have fun. Look, we don't expect, well, I mean, I'd like to, but we don't expect to be a huge podcast. This is just something that I like to do with my dad, and we're big Hog fans.
Well,
so.
I'll tell you this. I've been told it's the best father-son podcast about Arkansas Razorback football in the world.
It might be the only one though. So I mean, hey, look,
I'm just saying
I'll take the victory. But before we get into the schedules, there's been some news outbreak over the week or the weekend, week, whatever. Some news broke out SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey has decided on a 9-game conference schedule for the conference teams to start in the 2026 season next year. That means that all SEC teams will be required to play 9 conference games and still have their one Power 4 non-conference opponent requirement. So you've got to play 9 conference games in the SEC, which are all tough games regardless of who you're playing, unless it's Mississippi State. But other than that, all are hard games, and you have to play a top non-conference Power 4 opponent. So
why you punching down to Mississippi State?
Man, it's low-hanging fruit.
See,
because we got punched down on under the name that shall not be named on this podcast ever. So it's
I don't
time
understand
to do it somebody else.
Why Greg Sankey folds to the pressure of the other commissioners. The SEC is so much better.
It's the premier conference.
I understand Big Ten has won,
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. That's fine. That means they've got one good team.
Yeah.
Or two. It was 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Michigan
and 2 over the last 18 years.
When you look at, they're a 2-team league.
They're a top-heavy team.
Maybe, Penn State can be in there to be good,
Every
but they're
once in a
not
while.
winning any championships.
USC was good once upon a time.
Yeah, they're 4 to 5 deep. There's only 5 teams in the Big Ten
that are competitive.
That if they have the best year that they've ever had, they could jump up and win it.
Yeah.
The SEC,
I don't even think that.
You're going 10. There's 10 teams.
Yeah, that could win it every year.
That could win the national
every
championship.
Once in a while. Yeah.
In the SEC, and even the other 6, maybe 3 of those could, if everything worked out right. So
most of the SEC could make the playoffs.
But here's what I say: year. If Mississippi State was in the Big Ten,
they'd be
in the middle
doubt about it.
They'd be in the middle of it.
They'd be at the top of the middle too. They'd be closer.
I don't know how many teams in the Big Ten are they? 16.
I've got no idea, but I can bring that up for you. Big Ten.
Who cares about Big Ten football
teams?
I just know they're the second best conference.
Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Maryland, Michigan, Michigan State, Minnesota, Nebraska, Northwestern, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Purdue, Rutgers, UCLA, USC, Washington, and Wisconsin. So they've got 18 teams. Or can I not count? Is that
18.
Holy cow.
And
I know Illinois is in the top 25 in Indiana, but those are not good teams.
No, they're not. Mississippi State is on par with those teams.
Mississippi State could beat one of those teams.
Iowa's not even what they used to be. Maryland's a joke. Michigan's a bunch of cheaters. Michigan State is an okay team.
Not anymore, really.
Minnesota, not really.
Nebraska's terrible.
Is one of those teams that, golly, they should be good.
Why
are they not?
One of the greatest teams of all time.
No. Ohio State, yeah. Oregon,
yes.
Overrated, but good. They've got all the money in the world. And
Penn State's,
the kids like them.
Pretty
Penn
good.
State.
Purdue's terrible.
Purdue, horrible.
Rutgers
horrible. UCLA, horrible. USC, not that good.
Not good anymore.
Washington, not that good. Wisconsin, middle of the pack. Yeah. So Mississippi State would be in the.
They'd be top 5, top 6 in my opinion.
I don't know about that, but they'd be definitely in the middle. If you're number 9 out of 18, you're number 16 out of over in the SEC.
So
move to conference, and you all of a sudden you jump up in the top 8 or 9.
Yeah,
that's
sure. What people. You can trash on Arkansas all you want. If Arkansas went over to the Big 12 or the Big 10, they would be in the top 5 every single year.
Yeah, and be challenging the top 3.
Absolutely.
What I was going to say is because of that, I don't understand why Mike Slive – is Mike Slive? No, Gary Sankey. Is it
Greg Sankey?
Greg Sankey.
Greg Sankey.
Man, Mike Slive, I just went back.
Never heard that name in my life.
He was the guy before Greg Sankey. I don't understand why Greg Sankey succumbs to the pressure to do what the other conferences are doing.
They're calling him Greg Skanky.
We are the SEC. We should set the bar, not follow the other folks lead. We should be the leaders. It is when you're playing an SEC schedule, it's like you're playing, just look at the schedule that we have to play this year. It's insane.
Yeah.
And other conferences don't. When you're Ohio State, you have 3 maybe 2 to 3 conference games that are going to be tough, and the rest of them are walking in the park. So, yeah, play 9. That keeps the money in the conference on that 9th game. It helps the lower
Extra
schools.
$5 million a year.
It's an
for
extra
each
easy
school.
win for you.
Mm-hmm.
In the SEC, it's not. It's an extra. Hey, you could lose this game.
Yeah, it's going to be super hard to win a lot of the games now because I mean you've got to win like 6 SEC games straight.
And then on top of that, to keep the rule to have to play another power.
The top of a non-Power 4 conference. It actually
that
says
should win away if we're playing the other
either
SEC game.
the top non-conference or Notre Dame, which I think is funny because they don't have a conference. But, yeah, so the reason they did it, it's all for money. That's why the coaches agreed to it. It's an extra $5 million a year from the SEC and ESPN giving each school an extra $5 million a year. And then on top of that, you know, your TV ratings are going to go up for that game. You're going to sell more tickets and stuff. But still, I don't like it.
Well, if they're going to do it, they should do away with the other rule. You should be able to play 3 gimme games.
Either way,
let your guys rest, let your backups play. You know,
Yeah. So the way it's going to work now is you've got to play an extra 9 conference game or an extra conference game. The conference series will have every team's going to have 3 annual opponents instead of however many you've had now. So a lot of teams are going to lose some rivalries. Arkansas for sure is because we've got the 3 or 4 we have now with the addition of Texas.
Yeah. So you look at Arkansas' schedule, you know, we got a rivalry Texas. We got a rivalry with Ole Miss. We got a rivalry with LSU.
A&M.
We got a rivalry with A&M.
Now Missouri.
That's 4 right there. Missouri 5, and you know they're going to make us keep that one.
That's what I was going to ask
and
you.
I always
is,
felt like Alabama was a rival. Auburn was a rival.
I've never felt Alabama.
To me, those SEC Western Conference.
Yeah.
You know, when it was the SEC West.
Yeah.
Which was.
I'm already predicting the comments
crazy
are going
hard.
I'm talking for the comments
division.
Perspective, saying Arkansas and Alabama rivalry. They're gonna eat on that one. But I was gonna ask you, since that is now a rule that there's 3 annual games. One, what would you like Arkansas's 3 games to be? And then 2, what do you think they're going to be?
Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Mississippi State.
Realistic. That'd be nice to win those 3 games every year. But from a fan perspective, what are the 3 rivalries you'd like to keep?
Texas, Ole Miss, and LSU.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I mean, that's crazy tough.
That's hard.
not fair for us.
Yeah.
I want to play Texas. I'm okay playing Ole Miss. I think ours will be Texas, Ole Miss, and Missouri. So I think we'll wind up
what
with.
I think we're going to do is Texas for sure. Even the SEC is not stupid enough to not put Texas and Arkansas.
It will be Texas, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Texas is almost easy to pick.
Yeah.
There's
Texas,
going to be Texas,
Oklahoma.
It's going to be Arkansas, Oklahoma,
Texas A&M, Arkansas.
A&M.
Yeah. So what I think they're going to do,
unless they do something crazy.
Texas for sure. They want the Missouri to be a rival so bad because no one cares about Missouri. Nobody in the SEC sees them as a rival except Oklahoma. So I think they're going to do Texas, Missouri, and I'm thinking maybe Oklahoma because they're going to need a 3rd rivalry. And it's the closest school to Fayetteville. It's a 2-3 hour drive.
I don't know how it would work out, but a natural for Oklahoma would be Texas, A&M, and Missouri because they're all old Big 12 foes, you know.
But I think Oklahoma, because A&M, they're going to keep the Florida rivalry. I think they're going to keep the Texas rivalry, and then I don't know. I think maybe Oklahoma could be, and that's a game that'd be good for us. I think that's a game we could win a lot more. But personally, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss is who I'd like to see us keep. Who do I think? I think they're going to give us Texas, Missouri, and maybe LSU. But I'm hoping Ole Miss. I hope Ole Miss and Texas are the 2 locks. Those are the 2 teams that I hate the most. You know, I'm for the LSU rivalry, but I don't have the hatred for LSU that I do for Ole Miss.
Leave your comment down below. Let us know who your team is and who you want your 3 lock to be. I keep looking at that thing.
Yeah.
Camera's up here.
That there.
Sorry.
So it's going to rotate every SEC team on top of your 3 annual. Every SEC team it is a home-and-home series. So every team's going to play every team every 2 years, and every team will play at every single SEC stadium every 4 years. So that's pretty neat how that's going to work out. You're going to at least get to play every single SEC team often, whereas in years past, I haven't seen us play Missouri since like 2015 or something. I'm sure we played closer. South Carolina.
Oh yeah, and South Carolina used to be our Eastern Division lock. We were going to play them every year because we come into the SEC at the same time, and so it was a natural thing to say, hey, y'all don't really have rivalries over here. We'll make y'all a rival.
Yeah,
and
and
okay,
it's a fun game. I like that game.
I always enjoyed playing South Carolina because we won most of the time, and when we didn't, they usually. I mean, they had some really good teams in the past too. When Spurrier was there.
Still hate Steve Spurrier for
they had
messing McFadden over there.
Back when we had Casey Dick, they had a quarterback called his last name was Garcia, and man, those two, they had a good rivalry going back and forth.
Yeah. So in other news, also for the Hogs lineup, there's a little change there. If you want to go ahead and talk about that,
well, they moved Blackstock from the offensive line to defensive tackle, right?
Yep, defensive tackle
to basically just get their best players on the field. They needed another big body, able body. I was surprised Blackstock's been in and out of the starting lineup and played a lot of football for us on the offensive line, but I feel like they feel like they've got the tackle positions pretty well anchored up by bringing in, Big Shaq and the Georgia Tech player.
Corey Robinson.
Yeah. So they feel like Blackstock's too good to be second string.
He can't sit on the bench.
Put him over there and let him play on the defensive tackle spot and shore that up. And, hey, I think Sam's – he's there because he's a good, line coach. So,
yeah.
Hopefully that's going to be a real good decision for him.
Yeah, it really helps. It fills out some much-needed depth at the defensive tackle position. So all things considered, and especially with Shaq and Kobe competing for the spot on offense, just because they're so good and they're so young, that
Shaq and Kobe,
that's
Lakers,
pretty good duo right there. I think he's going to play a significant role for the Hogs there. So without further ado, I guess we'll go ahead and get into it.
SEC games. How are we going to do this?
So,
by the way. We should have this picture up on social media, so y'all share this.
Yeah.
Across all your platforms. It's not. I know it's got the High on the Hog logo at the top, but it's the SEC conference schedule. Every team. I've not seen that anywhere else. I didn't notice this.
Oh, I just seen that. We'll fix that before.
Yeah, we'll get a corrected version up there.
Yeah.
And
hopefully this is correct. We haven't really.
I tried to fact check it several times, so if there's any mistakes in there, y'all leave the comment down there and let us know where it's messed up.
But yeah, so do you have I have an introduction for every single game, so if you want,
I've got a couple notes on each one. Okay. I'll throw in some stuff here and there.
I'll do an introduction, and then you can throw it in, and then I'll give my prediction. You give yours, or when we'll back and forth them. But starting out first, I did this in alphabetical order.
That's the way I did mine too.
So the University of Alabama, undisputed greatest football school of all time. They're the 18-time national champions.
That's a lie.
30-time SEC champions. And
I know for sure one of those national championships.
They do fabricate it.
They claimed the 1964 one, and
yeah, that's ours.
That's ours. So.
Yeah. All-time record of 974 to 341. That's incredible. But you ain't got Nick Saban.
No, you got Kalen DeBoer.
Anymore. Bear Bryant ain't out there coaching. The Bama of years past, John, it's gone, in my opinion.
Okay. I've got them picked to have a good season this year. So.
Oh, well, we're going to be
I don't know if I'm agreeing with you.
So
I think their schedule was way easier than ours. They've really got two maybe tests on their entire 3, maybe at the most. Of
I'm
course,
going for Hail Marys. By
I know
the way.
they lost to Vanderbilt last year and all that. They're not going to lose, games like that this year. I don't think, anyway. So
I'm a D1 hater because I think Kalen DeBoer coming from what was it, Washington?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it panning out. So I've got Alabama going. Or do we? Well, before I say that, do we want to go in each individual game and say we'll win them?
I mean, yeah, we can if you want to.
Okay, so FSU, in my opinion, that's a lock. I've got them winning that game. ULM, Louisiana Monroe.
Let's do it like this. I've got them winning FSU.
Okay, University of Louisiana Monroe. I got that as a win. That's
I do too.
Not much to be talked about. Wisconsin, I've got that as a win.
Yep.
Vanderbilt.
No, you skip Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. I've got that as a loss. I've got that as their first loss of the season.
Georgia.
Vanderbilt. I've got them beating Vanderbilt. I don't think they're gonna be able to replicate what they did last year. Missouri. I've got them winning that game.
I do too.
Okay. Tennessee is a big one. It doesn't tell us where it's played, does it? Or no, it does.
Yeah, so that's at
Alabama. That'd be at Alabama. So
yeah.
So games played at Bryant-Denny Stadium. This is a big rivalry game every single year.
It's a big game.
I do have Alabama winning this game.
I do as well.
Okay.
So where are you coming up with your losses? Because we're agreeing 100% so far.
South Carolina. This game's played at Williams-Brice Stadium. That's a rowdy bunch over there. If the stadium ain't swaying, they ain't playing. So I've got Alabama going to South Carolina and losing a game there.
I do too.
Oh, wow. Okay. so these last 3 games, I think, or last couple. LSU, I've got Alabama playing LSU and losing this game here.
I've got them beating LSU.
Okay. And then the game this one's also at Bryant-Denny Stadium. I have Oklahoma coming in here and winning a big game here at Alabama.
That's crazy. I've got them beating Oklahoma.
EIU, I don't even know what school, Eastern Illinois maybe, something like that. They're going to win that game.
Iron Bowl.
And then the Iron Bowl, I've got a crushing loss at the Iron Bowl in Jordan-Hare Stadium.
Wow. I've got them winning. I've got them going 10-2. You got them going what?
8-4.
8-4. That would be
pretty big step back.
If Alabama goes 8-4, they'll be calling for whatever his name is, Kalen.
Who they going to replace him with?
To be fired.
Ryan, they going to get Ryan Day. They going to poach him from Ohio State.
I'm sure they think they'll hire Kirby Smart.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah.
All right.
So I've got them going 10-2. I've got them as one of the.
I've got them stepping back.
The best teams in the
I think they went 10-3 or somewhere around there.
That'll be playoffs, So
I've got, and look, probably going to sound stupid on this podcast, but this is fun. I've got some fun picks for the.
I tell you what, this was hard, man. Like I said, when we were just picking Arkansas, it was easy. We just oh yeah, they'll lose it. But when you go back and you look and see, oh well, we picked them to upset this team, but if they do, then this team's going to lose 3 in a row, and they've never, and this is a good team. They don't do that, It's like, golly. So,
all right, Auburn. It's one of the 3 Tigers in the SEC.
By the way, Arkansas, I picked them to go 8-4. You picked them to go
9-3.
9-3.
Yeah. So
now
that,
we'll go
and if you haven't seen that, go watch that episode where we picked the whole Arkansas schedule.
I know what y'all are thinking, but
had a great time.
We're high on the Hogs.
I mean, and let us know what you're thinking. Put it in the comments. What do you think Arkansas is going to go?
Yeah. If you think they're going to go 0-12, put it in there.
Yeah, you're gonna get that comment's gonna get deleted real quick. Auburn is one of the 3 Tigers in the SEC, a school making headlines recently for deciding that if you can't succeed in recent years, then just say you did it a lot in the years past. They're claiming an additional 7 national championships.
Hugh Freeze is clinging to not only his job but his legacy as being this innovative offensive genius. We go back with Hugh Freeze. I was a big fan of him when he was at Arkansas State. He had a tremendous Arkansas State, by the way, who the school right up the road here. We're going to go watch them hopefully lose badly to the Razorbacks.
Y'all going to see that.
And they had a 3-year period where they had Hugh Freeze, then Gus Malzahn, then Brian Harsin.
Yeah.
I mean, back to back to back.
Yeah. Arkansas State's had some
Big
great
time
coaches.
and now they got Butch Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, Arkansas State is a.
I've said it in one of the podcast episodes or videos before that I've always said Arkansas State is a college where big time coaches make their way. They a lot of big time coaches have went through Arkansas State. It's a program that is known for having big name coaches, and so it's a stepping stone for a lot of careers.
Saying all that, Hugh Freeze, man, his stock is down. He needs to have a great season this year.
He does.
What'd you pick him?
So, well, if you'd let me, I've still got some things to say about this. If you don't want to walk over me,
okay.
Anyways,
3.5 hour podcast.
Yeah, I'm telling. Look, this is my podcast. I'll do what I want. Claiming an additional 7 national championships, it brings their total to 9. Which I'm like, dude, if you're going to claim some championship, do 2 or 3. Don't go crazy and say we won 7.
Well, Arkansas won 16.
That's what I said. I do think there's the year 1909 we went undefeated and were dubbed the champions of the South. Arkansas's got two national championships.
Well, we got
maybe even 3 if you count the Oklahoma.
We claimed there was a.
We smeared Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl in '78.
Yeah, 78 team was named as one of the college football publications named us as the national champion.
So we've got 3 too.
We could kind of claim that one.
But that brings our total to 9. If you've got any sort of brain, no one's taking that seriously. But the school is and has already officially recognized it. Last season, the Tigers went 5-7 under third-year head coach Hugh Freeze and looked to bounce back after an unimpressive season, honestly. I expect the Tigers to make improvements this season. I've got them turning in a respectable season here. Auburn, that took a long time going back and forth, so I'll just say the number I have and then who they're going to lose to, and you can do yours however you want. But I've got Auburn turning in a respectable 6-6 season. They only win 1 extra game, but it's at least even. You can go to a bowl game with another one. I got a big upset in the Iron Bowl victory, like I stated in the Alabama.
That's crazy.
But they lose to Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Georgia, Missouri, Arkansas, and Vanderbilt.
So you had them going what?
I've got them going 6-6.
Well, I don't have them going that good. One of the problems with this, for every 8-4 team, you got to have a 4-8 team, and I think Auburn is one of those teams this year. I've got them going 4-8. I've got them losing their opener to Baylor. Then a couple of wins against the low level. I got them losing to Oklahoma, A&M, Georgia. I got them surprisingly beating Missouri, losing to us, losing to Kentucky, losing to Vanderbilt.
Wow. Kentucky?
Yep.
Kentucky.
Beating whoever MER is, which is, I think, Mercer or somebody. And then losing Alabama. So 4-8. Bye-bye, Hugh Freeze. Be fired after the season.
As soon as I looked at that, I didn't fact check any of my stuff. I'm already noticing that my picks are contradicting some of these. So
that's why I did it this way.
I put mine in notes. So some of my games are going to contradict each other. Guys, don't murder me in the comments. I know I already know it's going to.
I don't have any contradictions on my picks.
Mine will contradict each other, but that's okay. That's all right.
That's why you've got Auburn doing better than they actually probably can do. So.
Florida. The University of Florida plays in Ben Griffin Hill Stadium, dubbed the Swamp, out there in Gainesville, a stadium notorious for its loud atmosphere and sub-90,000 capacity. Head coach Billy Napier led the team to an 8-5 season and looks to further that even more under freshman All-American and preseason third-team All-SEC quarterback DJ Lagway.
If you think Billy Napier's hair looks like a coonskin cap, leave a comment. Let me know that you agree with that.
All right. Gators. I've got the Gators going a step back. I've got them going 7-5 with losses to at LSU versus Texas, at Texas A&M versus Georgia, and at Ole Miss.
I got them going 6-6, and Billy Napier also being fired after the end of this season. I think there's going to be some coaching turnover after this season.
Yeah, this is not ours. Not ours. We're going to be doing good this season.
We're going to be high on Sam.
Alrighty.
Unless
We
Sam
kind of burning
decides
through these,
to
actually.
retire.
This might be a shorter podcast than we thought.
Well, I like it this way. Let's go.
Georgia. The University of Georgia is the oldest college in the Southeastern Conference. Its foundation started in 1785, just 9 years after the country was founded. Since then, it's gone on to win only 3 national championships, including 2 back-to-back for the 2021-2022 seasons. The Bulldogs are home to Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, and they come off an impressive 11-3 season, losing to Notre Dame in a first-round exit of the playoffs.
Was Carson Beck their quarterback last year, or was that the year before last?
I really don't know. I can't
I
think
know
of
they got a new quarterback this year.
It's not Stetson Bennett. It had to have been Carson Beck last year because Stetson Bennett he wasn't that old.
I
He
feel
was
like
the
it
year
was,
before.
but I feel like I could also picture
Who's
Carson
their quarterback
Beck
now?
in an NFL,
Jersey
from last year. But
I don't have any idea.
let's see. I don't know if I wrote it down. No, I didn't write it down.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I did. Gunnar Stockton.
Gunnar Stockton. Yep, that's right. I don't think he's that good. Anyways, I expect much of the same from Georgia this season. They win a bunch every year. I don't expect that to change anytime soon. I've got the real Bulldogs returning to glory, going 12-0 in the regular season and playing in the conference championship.
I, too, had them having a stellar year. I picked them to go 11-1, with their only loss being to the Longhorns of Texas.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I had them going 11-1 with a loss to South Carolina, and then I was like, that ain't right. All righty, Kentucky. Turn the pod. If you're a Kentucky fan,
champions.
Just if you see my mouth moving, mute, and then pick it back up when he takes over. No, I'm just kidding. The University of Kentucky, in all seriousness, it's a storied college with many national championships and
they got 14 national championships.
Tons of great players that went on to become very successful megastars.
I know where you're going with this.
8-time national champions. The Wildcats are an undoubted blue blood.
This is not a basketball podcast.
Wait, my bad. These are my basketball notes. Kentucky is terrible. The Kroger Wildcats are bad. Mark Stoops is the most overpaid coach of all time next to Jimbo Fisher. I've got him going 2-10, beating only Eastern Michigan and Tennessee Tech.
Well, number one, I'm ashamed of myself that I've never thought to call them Kentucky before.
They're terrible.
I've got Kentucky having not really a respectable year, but not as bad as you. I've got them going 5-7. I've got some. I'm not going to go over the losses. I'm going to go over their
wins. Yeah,
their wins
quicker.
that may be a little shocking. I've got them beating Auburn.
Not had them.
And that I've got them winning their last game against Louisville. But they're not going to have a good SEC record.
Yeah, no, I've got them losing pretty much everything. Do you have them beating Arizona State in their non-conference game? Because that game was like 42-10 last year. They lost bad. Because I had them beating them, and then I looked at the score, and I was like, oh, wow.
Well, I don't see them. So this may be a typo. Let me look and see if we've got a wrong schedule for Kentucky.
Let's see here. I pulled it up right now. I might have just actually looked at last year's. Yeah, no, I looked at last year's.
Okay, yeah.
So, okay.
I thought I fact-checked all these, so I was hoping I didn't have a...
Let me stop lying. I'll be quiet for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, I don't think anything you say is going to be
I actually
accurate at the end of this thing.
So what got me confused is Auburn. I had them losing to Oklahoma, and I was like, wait, did I have Oklahoma losing to Auburn? But I don't. So I actually think that all my picks are not bad.
So I got them going 5-7.
Okay, yeah, I got them going 2-10.
Let's go on LSU.
Let me scroll back up here, figure out where I was. All right, so Louisiana State University, it's undoubtedly most recognizably known for being home to Livy Dunn, Shaq, Mike the Tiger, among others. LSU had a strong outing in 2024. Finishing Ed Orgeron. Hey, he's coming back to coaching.
I was talking about the guy from Waterboy.
Well, Ed Orgeron also talks like that. I watched his podcast. He was on Chuck and Bo.
I love Ed Orgeron.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, he's coming back to coaching.
Who's he coaching?
Doesn't know yet.
He don't know.
He don't know yet, but he was on a podcast and they mentioned to him that John Gruden wants to go back. So he said, "Well, call him for me, and we'll get something going." So there might be John Gruden
to
Kentucky.
Who'd I say is firing their coach? John Gruden,
Auburn,
and Ed Orgeron to Auburn, confirmed.
Well, that works. John Gruden is
Well,
an
what about
offensive
Florida?
coach. Florida.
That would make more
my
sense.
picks were Florida, Auburn, and Kentucky.
John Gruden and Ed Orgeron to Florida, confirmed.
Offense coordinator, defense coordinator.
Florida
They're
would love
both.
that.
Oh yeah, Florida would.
They would be.
I seen somebody comment, and this is stupid. I don't think it should happen, but they were like Bobby Petrino at offensive coordinator, Ed Orgeron at defensive coordinator, and John Gruden as the head coach would be the most legendary lineup. But yeah, so LSU.
I don't think I'd want Orgeron as my defensive coordinator.
He won a national championship.
Not as a
in
defensive
2019.
coordinator. He was an offensive line coach.
I'm about to say, let's
coordinator.
be real here. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase,
who's
and
head
Justin Jefferson.
Who we doing?
LSU. So they had a strong outing in 2024, finishing 9-4 under Brian Kelly, led by all SEC quarterback Garrett Nussmeier. You've got dogs on both sides of the ball. Running back Caden Durham rushed for 750 and caught 28 for 260, totaling 8 touchdowns on the season. Receiver Aaron Anderson, he's a dog. Linebacker Whit Weeks had 120 tackles. And
that's a lot of tackles.
Also to note, both of his two brothers also play for the Tigers. They got a trio going on there.
Must be a trashy family.
West and Zach are their names. I've got the Tigers having a breakout season here. This was I had to find who's going to be at the top of the food chain this season. I've got it being Georgia and LSU for the championship. I've got the Tigers going 11-1 with their only loss to South Carolina.
That's crazy.
I've got a big upset from
I
South
had
Carolina.
them going 10-2, and then I went and
they're going to be really good this year
and changed one of their victories to a loss. I've got them going 9-3 with a shocking loss at Ole Miss, which is not a shocking loss. Shocking loss at Vanderbilt and Alabama.
Wow.
I've got them losing.
You got them losing to Vanderbilt?
Yep.
Oh, wow. All right.
Vandy fans, keep watching, baby.
Vanderbilt
Stay
fans.
with us, I know the Vanderbilt.
love
all three
our podcast.
Vanderbilt fans are still watching.
Okay. Well, now they're
because
not. What are we doing here? We're high on the Commodores,
us
Dad. You can't be trashing the fan base. We're high on them doors,
Nate
baby.
Bargatze and the other two guys.
Vanderbilt fans, I'm not going to tell you what's going on, but watch the rest of this podcast. You're going to be happy with me. Yeah, so you've got them 9-3. I've got them 11-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Ole Miss. Boo. The University of Mississippi, a football program known for almost being good, but never quite doing it.
Do you know what you call 32 Mississippi State fans standing in a row?
No.
Full set of teeth.
Okay. Thanks for watching the podcast, guys. Y'all tune in next week.
Mississippi State, we got you, baby.
Mississippi State.
Man, I'm fixing them.
All right.
I mean, I've got them picked.
All right, baby. All right. They're known for almost quite being good, but they're not.
I'm going to let you in on a little. I've got them starting 4-0.
They play in Hemingway Stadium, one of the ugliest stadiums in the conference. The hotty-toddy chant makes no sense. Sounds like a drunk guy rebelling about nonsense.
We're talking about
the fan base
State,
sucks.
Not Ole
No,
Miss.
this is Ole Miss. Ole Miss is next.
You doing Ole Miss first?
Yes. That's why I'm like, why are you bringing up Mississippi State in my
I had
Mississippi
State next.
Oh.
You should be going.
No, because Mississippi and the Mississippi State, that's not alphabetical order. You put an S on the end, that makes them go second. Anyways, golly.
My bad,
the hotty-toddy chant makes no sense. Yeah, you had it. You had it as O. Some other websites did that. Can I get my speech out, please? I'm trying to make fun of Ole Miss. Let me have my moment.
I thought we was making fun of Mississippi State.
There's a time and place for that, and it's all the time. That's okay. The hotty-toddy chant makes no sense. Doesn't even have the same effect now, man. Come on. Sounds like a drunk guy rambling about nonsense. The fan base sucks. Only ugly women go here. The sports aren't incredible.
No, that's not true.
The college has no backbone. You change mascots every year. I could go on and on about how much I hate Ole Miss. With so much change to the program, it's hard to see them replicate that 10-3 season from the year past. I got them going 8-4. With losses to Arkansas, LSU, at Georgia, and South Carolina.
I got them having a good season, respectable season. Great season for Ole Miss. Under Lane Kiffin, though, they've been doing pretty good.
They have.
I got them going 9-3. losing to Arkansas, losing to Georgia, and South Carolina.
Yeah. I don't believe in Austin
I think
Simmons.
the girls at Ole Miss, they look
They've
pretty.
got some beautiful women. My friend Anjolia Terry, shout out to you. She goes to Ole Miss.
But their college and their fan base is trash.
Yeah, I know. Lord have mercy. Horrible people. Mississippi State.
Do you know what you call 32 Mississippi State fans? Oh, we already did that.
An Ole Miss person with their teeth? What was it?
Like I said a while ago, I've got Mississippi State starting 4-0, baby.
I've got news for you. I've got Mississippi State starting 4-0. I do.
We're good.
Mississippi State, often referred to as Hell State, is a team most
National
notable
champs.
for Dak Prescott and being bad at sports.
Only lost is Arkansas.
Jeff Lebby looks to bounce back after a treacherous 2-10 season in his first year as head coach. Unfortunately, the Pirate is gone, and rest in peace to the legend, Mike Leach. Man. The Pirates gone, and with so, any hopes of leaving the bottom of the conference. I've got the Bulldogs doubling their wins. Getting revenge against Arizona State. That's who Arizona State came from. I was lying a while ago. See, I'm all over the place, but I bring it back and going perfect in non-conference. But I got them putting up an egg in conference play. I think they're going to go 4-8.
Ooh. Me too. I've got them starting 4-0.
Oh, no.
And ending 0-8.
Oh, no. That Netflix
Winless.
Documentary, season 2, is not supposed to be good.
Winless in conference. Yeah. And it's one of those things, they're not going to do that. They'll jump up and bite somebody.
I think they're going to.
I mean, they could.
They could beat Ole Miss. They play
too.
good Ole Miss every year.
Yeah,
and Ole Miss is not going to be the.
Is always one of those that.
And I don't have Ole Miss being as good as they were last year.
Let me see. Is there anybody else they could shock? I mean, I'm sure they think they could shock us.
They don't think that.
Maybe they could shock Missouri.
Florida, catch them on a bad week.
Maybe Florida. That might be the one.
Yeah.
Florida might be the one, but I've got them losing
Missouri. I could see them beating Missouri.
I mean, they could.
Yeah. If you catch them on a bad week, they're hurt, their quarterback's out or something.
That's another thing. All this stuff.
Unpredictable.
Because of injuries, we could be dead on when some of y'all are like, there ain't no way my team – if your quarterback goes down –
your team's going to suck.
I mean, so –
all righty. Well, Missouri, the worst –
Misery.
The third and the final Tiger team is the mascot for the University of Missouri. A team with recent success due to the help of having the easiest schedule every year.
Looking at these next two team schedules made me sick.
To my stomach.
Oh, not next two because I had Ole Miss next.
Yeah.
Mississippi's and Missouri's schedules were so easy.
Must be nice. Missouri is looking to add another double-digit winning season to their resume. They think they're incredible. Finishing the 2024 season 10-3 with a narrow bowl win over Iowa, 27-24. I do not have them replicating that, and instead I've got them going 7-5 with losses to South Carolina, Alabama, Texas A&M, a big loss to Vanderbilt, and Arkansas in the Battle Line rivalry.
Well, I've got them taking a step back as well. I've got them going 8-4.
I struggled with that, but I wanted
losing to
Vanderbilt
Alabama, losing to Auburn, losing to Texas A&M, and us.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's who I've got them losing.
I can see that.
And it's just one of those things where I felt like I had to give Auburn a win. You know,
felt bad.
They probably are going to beat Auburn, but that's usually a pretty decent game. And then Eli and Hugh Freeze, they've got a lot of familiarity with one another, and they battle it out. So
yeah. Norman, Oklahoma, is the resting place of Boomer Sooner Nation. Oklahoma University, former Big 12 team and newly SEC foe, the Oklahoma Sooners, they seek a chance to bounce back after a disappointing 6-7 season under fourth-year head honcho Brent Venables.
I got news for Oklahoma fans. I've got you starting this season 4-1, baby.
Oh, hold on. I've got Oklahoma starting 4-1.
4-1.
You're going to have a good start.
National champs.
I'm telling you, there's been a ton of hype around this guy. Have you ever heard of John Mateer? Made news recently. This isn't in my notes, but he made news recently for gambling on sports, college sports.
Oh, yeah.
So
he says that wasn't.
Yeah.
That it was just him.
Some
sending
inside
money to his
jokes.
friend
Yeah.
and just put it on there.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
whatever.
There's been a ton of hype around John Mateer, the quarterback with talks of a Heisman finalist season.
That's wild.
Coming from the junior and a second-to-none defense. But I ain't buying any of that crap if you sold it to me for free. Give me Oklahoma in shambles, finishing 5-7 with losses to Michigan. That's bad. Michigan sucks. Texas, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Missouri, and LSU.
Man, you got them going 5-7? Oklahoma?
Yeah, man.
I got them going 4-8. I got you starting 4-1.
We're getting canceled.
And I got you losing 7
Oh,
straight.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy for me because I was like Oklahoma's not gonna be good this year, but I thought 5-7 was crazy. You gotta go 4-8.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
There's just so many. It's like I said a while ago.
Oh.
Every time you got an 8-4 team, you got to have a 4-8 team.
This
it's
podcast
just
ain't never gonna make it. We're gonna be.
South Carolina fans are hanging on. They know.
Oh, they know what's
we're
coming.
to them.
They know
that
we've picked some
got
allies.
some love.
We've picked some allies and we've picked some enemies, but we've picked some enemies. 4-8's insane, dude. I had them going 6-6, and I was like, not Oklahoma. All right, South Carolina, Williams-Brice Stadium.
Is it RJ Young?
Raheem Sanders, Rocket.
No, I'm talking about the dude with the podcast.
Oh, RJ Young. Yeah.
RJ Young.
I
He's
really
Oklahoma
like
boy,
him.
yeah.
He's a big Hog fan.
He likes the Hogs, but if he hears this, he
oh yeah,
like what I said
we
about
love you, RJ Young.
Oklahoma.
Comment if you're watching it. Comment. I'm having a stroke here. Tusk Talk with Ty commented. That was huge.
He's got a pretty big podcast.
Yeah, I like watching Tusk Talks.
Tusk
So
Talk,
appreciate
man.
you stopping by. I hope you come in.
Now Tusk. What is he? Is it Ty?
Tusk Talk with Ty.
I know his name. I'm just saying.
It's Ty.
Ty.
Yeah.
He'll be spreading some rumors and stuff.
Everybody does. It's fun.
I mean, we don't really spread rumors. We spread false information.
Factual information.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's going 4-8. I'm on the bandwagon. Give me what you said.
Ty's much better. His podcast is much cleaner.
Yeah.
With that, but he will be spreading some rumors now. I mean, he'll be like, "Let me tell you what I heard," and he's got some inside.
This coach is sleeping with his offensive coordinator. All right, Williams-Brice Stadium. It seats 77,000 Gamecocks. Didn't know that. That's a lot more than what I thought that stadium was.
I'm surprised by that, too.
Also, this is completely off topic. I don't know why I've seen this. Did you know?
Why you screaming?
Because I'm excited. I love doing the podcast. I love the High on the Hog.
Are you high on the Gamecocks?
Give me a second here. Memphis, just real quickly, I seen that they're renovating their stadium, right? It seats 55,000. You know what they're updating their stadium to seat?
55,500.
48,000. They're going down.
They probably
How bad your fan base got to be for you to be like, we need to make this stadium look more full.
We need to bring this thing down to 25.
Yeah,
which is probably what they're going to be until they get all them. Because
it's at 33 right now.
They cut out, man. They blew out a whole chunks, the middle part.
It's fixing to be 33,000 Razorback fans in that stadium.
Here's the thing. Everybody trashes the Liberty Bowl. I've been to several games there. I always felt like it was a decent place to watch a football game. It's really not a bad seat in the house.
Helps that it's 40 minutes away, though.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. So.
Yeah. All right. Williams-Brice Stadium seats 77,000 Gamecocks. And boy, does it get rowdy. This is a fan base that sets tornado sirens off against teams like Missouri. And if it ain't swaying, them boys ain't playing. South Carolina had a very surprising turnaround for the program. Ending their 2024 campaign 9-4. The Gamecocks are led by freshman All-American dual threat Lenora Sellers, having a 2,500-yard and 18-touchdown passing and a respectable 600-yard rushing and 7-touchdown rushing campaign last season. Throwing to a stud receiver and track star Nick Harbor. And on the other side of the ball, boy, they got some players. Dylan Stewart is an absolute stud. That man is going to be in the league on defense. He's an edge pass rusher, and he's actually earned all SEC honors.
He's a good player. He's a baller.
Yeah, they've got some good players there.
He's a shot caller.
Listen, South Carolina fans, I hope you high on the Hogs because we high on the Gamecocks. I was going to shorten that up. That would have been bad. I expect Shane Beamer to light a fire under these guys and keep the momentum alive. Give me the Gamecocks going 10-2.
Okay, 10-2.
With a loss to only the Texas Aggies and Clemson at the end of the year. And honestly, I think they'll probably beat the Clemson game, but I couldn't give them 11-1.
Going 7-1 in
this
the
is
SEC?
where I think I'm spreading false information here because how are they 11-1 in SEC play, but Georgia's 12-0 and LSU's 11-1? Is that possible? Can there be 3 11-1 teams? South Carolina?
Maybe.
Missouri, LSU.
Did they play?
Hold on. Did I have LSU losing to South? Yeah, I did. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm good.
All right.
My information's
so
correct.
South Carolina, number 1. I respect your program. I don't hate your program. I don't love your program.
Where are you going with this?
I'm picking you to go 8-4.
Oh, okay.
Which is
it's not a bad.
great for South Carolina fans. I know y'all think you're going to win the national championship this year.
No,
You're not.
Gonna have a
You're
great season in my opinion. I'm higher.
To some teams that you don't think you're going to lose to. But going 8-4 when you're South Carolina.
That's a good season.
It's a good season. It's a great season. All right. I've got you losing to Missouri, LSU.
Yep.
Texas A&M,
mm-hmm.
and Clemson.
Okay.
South Carolina had an easy schedule, too. I mean,
They did.
fairly easy.
Yeah.
They got to play Alabama. And
You must be high on them Tigers. Or high on something. Because Missouri ain't beating South Carolina. But also, I don't think they'll actually go 10-2. I've got them predicted that because if they are, boy, am I going to look like a genius.
I did have Missouri losing to South Carolina at first.
But you can't pick them to go 5-7.
Right. So
yeah,
I had them like 7-5, and I was like, So I could see them going 9-3, if you know. So, anyways, I got them 8-4. Very respectable 8-4.
Absolutely.
Good job, y'all.
Moving on, the real UT is the flagship program for the state of Tennessee, the state in which I grew up. And as we mention all the time, we have lots of friends over there. The Volunteers play in Neyland Stadium inside Knoxville, Tennessee, known for its song Rocky Top, arguably the best song in college football. I'll hand it to you. Yeah. The Volunteers posted a 10-3 season in the year past and hope to continue that success moving forward. The Vol starting quarterback is Joey Aguilar, the App State transfer listed at 6'3", 225. He's a senior, and he threw for 3,000 yards and 23 touchdowns last season, but that's the Sun Belt Conference. He wasn't much of a threat on the ground. He only had 16
I didn't realize
yards per game.
In my prep that they had Joey Aguilar as who they brought in to replace Nico. I'm high on that dude.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's a gamer. So, but anyways, that's cool. They're more solid at quarterback than
what you were thinking.
Than I was thinking. Yeah,
I was thinking they're worse at quarterback than what I was thinking. But I've never watched him. I've not heard of his name.
Yeah.
Before, so that's why I'm going off of. That's why. Anyways, wasn't much of a threat on the ground. Only 16 yards per game, and 2 touchdowns rushing on the season. That being said, the home field advantage in UT, it's very real. And although I think they're going to be a worse football team now than they were last year, I don't have them falling that far. I've got them going 9-3. I think it's going to be a good season for a really good season.
Exact same as last year.
No, they won 10 games. They won a bowl game.
It's a bowl game.
Yeah.
We're not picking bowl games.
Okay. Well, anyways,
you got them going exactly the same as last year.
Losing to Georgia, Alabama. And surprisingly, I've got them losing to Florida.
I've also got them going 9-3. I've got them losing to Georgia, Alabama.
I want them to go 8-4 and lose to Arkansas
and Florida. We picked the exact same thing on Tennessee. First time we've agreed.
I'd like to mention, y'all gonna lose that Arkansas game. I didn't predict it, but y'all gonna lose it. Just let it be known here right now today. All right, officially dubbed as TU, the University of Texas is none other than the Longhorns, a team with a long history of winning.
More like PU.
How old are we, man? Anyways. Long history of winning and an old Southwest Conference foe playing in DKR Memorial Stadium in Austin, Texas. Most known for Bevo, the bull that attempted first-degree murder of Uggy, the bulldog, on national television. That should have been at least a targeting call. That was straight up the crown of the horns. There was no doubt about it. He should have got a flag on that play.
He tried to mark him.
He tried to take him out. Texas comes off a very impressive and outstanding 13-3 playoff run, losing to Ohio State in the semifinals. The Shorthorns are led by the next great Manning, Arch, and sophomore running back C.J. Baxter, the self-proclaimed God's gift to football. I think they take a step in the wrong direction, even with Arch's efforts and Heisman campaign finishing season. I've got them going 9-3 with a Week 1 loss to Ohio State, a loss to Georgia, and a shocking loss at home upset to Vanderbilt. Give me the doors, baby.
Whoa.
Give me the doors.
9-3. That's wild. Texas is – who is their backup quarterback? Because it's
I don't think they
Arch
have
Manning.
one. I think it's Arch Manning, and if he gets hurt, they're going to put Arch Manning in.
Yeah. I'm going to –
Freshman, I'm sure.
I almost said something that goes against what I picked them. I would not be surprised, let me put it that way, if Arch Manning does not live up to the hype.
He's got a lot of hype. It's going to be hard to do.
I just feel like if he was as good as Peyton or Eli, he would have been able to beat Quinn Ewers out for the job.
I do agree with that.
But saying all that, I picked them to go 11-1.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I've got them beating Ohio State, starting 10-0 and only losing to A&M in the last game of this regular season.
Showdown. I wanted to pick A&M for that game so bad. I just don't think A&M's
Arkansas is going to beat them. We're going to mess up my prediction there, and I'm glad about it.
Yeah. The Agricultural and Mechanical College of Texas, or A&M for short, play in Kyle Field Stadium, home of the 12th man, and notorious for being one of the toughest places to play in the nation.
Interject one. By the way, Texas schedule pitiful.
Well,
easy.
They paid Greg Sankey a lot of money to get their schedules.
Talk about their little stepsister.
Yeah, don't interrupt because I got some good stuff here.
All right, my bad. I'm going to stay off your toes.
Toughest places to play in the nation. And there's about 103,000 reasons that they hold that title. A university probably most known for having their own fake army with a dog general, or the fact that they like boys so much they don't even have cheerleaders but instead replace them with an all-men's yell squad. Maybe you know them as Little Texas or the team Johnny Football played for. The fact is, you know them. You know them regardless.
Who?
Texas A&M, Rice, Baylor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They played in Texas. Southwest Conference, you remember that?
Yeah,
I don't think they ever won a...
The little stepsister to
Little Texas. A&M and second-year head coach Mike Elko, they look to add fuel to the fire they started last season. Just 7 points shy of 10-3. I've got them starting the season red hot, 6-0, before losing 2 games straight to Arkansas and LSU, and ending a really good season here, A&M. I know I just dogged on you, but you're ending your season, in my opinion, 9-3 after a heartbreaking loss to preseason number 1 Texas at DKR Memorial Stadium in the Lone Star Showdown.
Texas A&M is the most
overrated school of all time, by the way.
Team in the SEC. All of their traditions are stupid.
Weird.
Did
I mention that they like boys so much they don't have cheerleaders?
The fact that people think it's a military school because they pretend like they are, and it's just a ROTC.
You got a dog general?
That
your highest ranking general is a dog?
Borderline cultish. It comes across not too far off from the Bohemian Grove in California.
We're going to get some hate on this podcast.
But saying all that, I've got them starting 5-1 with their only loss to Notre Dame on week 3. I've got them finishing 4-0 in their last 4 games, beating Big Brother in Texas.
That'd be huge for the program.
But I've got them losing back-to-back in the middle of the season to Them Hogs
Hallelujah.
and LSU, I've got them going 9-3.
Okay, so we're
Still
even
a good
there.
season. Probably with that 4 run to close out the season,
Mm-hmm.
probably a playoff team.
Yeah. So we both got them going 9-3. We just flipped the Texas game, and then who did I say they're losing to?
You
Arkansas,
had 'em
LSU, and
beating,
Texas.
Notre Dame, I noticed that.
Yeah, I've got them beating Notre Dame. Is that who you had them losing to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All righty. The last but not the least team.
No, I'm high on the doors.
We high on the doors.
They used to be the doormats, but not anymore.
You're no longer a mat. You're a door. They're the
Those
doors. I like the pimp door.
Open
The
it up and
SEC
walk on
short.
in.
The SEC shorts are the pimp door. That's probably the best part of the SEC shorts now.
With the little with the dude.
Yeah, a little pimp door.
I like the other SEC one, Matt
Mitchell.
I love him making fun of South Carolina and
Eli Drinkwitz.
yeah, and Missouri.
Darth Vader.
I hate it when they're both winning because he's not as funny
Yeah.
to me when they're winning, but I like his stuff too.
All right. The University of Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee has turned heads all across the nation after decades of just outright pitiful performances across their sports.
Come on.
Head coach Clark Lee took it upon himself to embark on a journey no one thought was possible, turning Vanderbilt into a competitive football program. But hey, they are. With an eye-twitching upset against Alabama and heartbreaking fourth quarter 3-point loss to Texas. Vanderbilt put the SEC on notice that they were here to play. And with that being said, Diego Pavia, great quarterback.
Likes to cuss.
I hate him. He smeared everything they did last season, and he's become insufferable watching him be on these podcasts.
Yeah.
With that being said, regardless, I've got the Vanderbilt Commodores with a huge 7-6 season. Big time wins over Missouri and Texas, but falling short to South Carolina, Alabama, LSU, Auburn, and the actual Tennessee program, the Volunteers.
Okay, well, you've got them playing an extra game that they don't play.
7-6, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Right.
7-5.
Okay. So
7-5, same thing.
count
Fight
your
me.
losses again. Make sure they.
South Carolina, Alabama, LSU, Auburn, Tennessee, 5.
Okay.
Yeah. I just typo.
All right.
Leave me alone.
Gotcha.
I was counting their
Commodores.
bowl game in that. That's what I was doing.
Yeah. All three of the fans are still watching.
Well, I love you, Vanderbilt fans. Love the podcast. You can fight him.
This guy picked you to go 7-6. I didn't do that. I picked you to go 7-5, and I've got you losing to South Carolina,
Yep.
Alabama,
Yep.
Missouri, Texas, and Tennessee. Which means that you're beating LSU. That's the big win. And Auburn and Kentucky.
Did I have them losing to Kentucky? Oh, wait, no, I got to beat them that. Well, that's not a big win. Kentucky's terrible.
Key win
Holy cow, Kentucky's terrible.
that LSU. That's going to be.
Yeah. No, I've got
They're
them.
going to be like, man, we're winning the national championship, and then
I've got them
we're
shocking
gonna
the
win 3 of the
world,
last 5.
beating Texas at Texas.
No, you don't.
I do indeed. Hey, they almost did 3 points last season. They go
You
into
got 'em beating
DKR
Texas
Memorial.
and going 7-5.
Yeah, they beat Alabama and went 7 or whatever they did. What'd they do last year? Something. They did good last year, but yeah, Vanderbilt's turned their program around. I'm happy for them.
Here's what I'm going to say. Take all of your money out of your savings and go bet on these picks. Because these are locks.
It's a fact. I didn't mess up a single time, I guarantee. Y'all are going to come back at the end of the season after trashing me in the comments, and you're going to be like, holy cow, this dude is a genius.
Well, I was talking about mine. Yours were trash.
No, yours are horrible.
But mine.
You've got, like,
bet the bank.
you've got Kentucky beating any team, but, like, who was their big win? Like LSU or somebody?
Vandy. No, losing to Vandy.
Yeah, they're losing to Vandy. You had them beating somebody big.
No. Kentucky had it going 5-7.
Yeah, but who'd they beat?
Auburn.
Okay, it's not happening.
You don't think they're gonna beat
Kentucky,
Auburn?
Auburn's not good. Kentucky is terrible.
I got Auburn going 4-8.
That's disrespectful.
Been a long time since Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams was running the football for them Auburn Tigers.
It's been about 3 years. Where is Cadillac Williams? I liked him.
What do you mean 3 years? That was back in the.
Good.
You was a baby when Cadillac Williams was running for Auburn.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the coach, Cadillac Williams. He played for him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
I was talking
They
about
had
when
an
he was coaching
awesome running back tandem. It was thunder and lightning. Ronnie
Yeah.
Brown, Cadillac. That was good.
them. Well, that concludes our picks. Is there anything else we need to cover before we head out of here?
No, I mean Vanderbilt's coach Clark Lee looks strikingly like Shelter Insurance agent Bobby Hahn.
Shout out Bobby Hart.
I thought it was Bobby. I was like, why is Bobby on the Vanderbilt sideline? In fact, I texted Bobby, "Hey, you look," and he ghosted me. Didn't even respond back.
So don't shout out
Bobby
Bobby.
Hahn, actually, Arkansas Razorback kicker back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyways, this podcast,
Whoa.
as always, is brought to you by
Shelter
Insurance, not the Hahn Agency, but the Dillinger Agency in Harrisburg, Arkansas.
Hey, don't be. If Hahn Agency wants to sponsor us, we'll take it too.
No, we don't.
We'll put up 2
We
different
don't want
logos.
your money, Bobby.
We want your money, Bobby.
No.
Give us your money, Bobby. Shelter Insurance is always the proud sponsor of High on the Hog podcast. It's licensed in a few different states, I've heard.
Talking about the Dillinger Insurance Agency.
Yeah.
We're licensed Arkansas, Tennessee, Missouri.
Those are 3 SEC
and
programs.
That's right. So for all your insurance needs.
And look, that's what we're
Give me a
licensed
call.
in right now. If you want to buy a whole bunch of, what was it, CDs or something?
yeah, if you got some
If you've got a
annuity money,
big annuity you need to do, we'll get
I mean,
licensed
I'll get a
anywhere.
Louisiana license.
We'll go to California. No, we
Missouri.
won't. No, we won't.
Oh, we got Missouri.
we don't-
Mississippi.
Yeah, we'll go anywhere for your annuity money. But yeah, licensed in Tennessee, Missouri, and Arkansas. Life, home, shelter. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
We are your shelter.
I don't know why I'm so big on shelter. I don't get nothing for this.
And we sponsoring you.
I guess it puts a roof
It's
over
a
my
roof
head.
over your head, clothes on your back, shoes on your feet.
And the electricity to keep the High on the Hog podcast going. As always, we appreciate you guys. This is what this is our picks for the SEC.
Locks.
But let us know what you've got your team going, and let us know where you're
It's
from,
wrong.
who's your team, your predictions. Give us your predictions for Arkansas. But if it's bad, I'm just letting you know you're going to get banned. Anyways, thank
we
y'all
won't
for
ban you.
watching the podcast. This is a ton of fun. Tune in every single week. We have weekly podcasts during the football season. And if y'all can blow the podcast big enough, we might do some baseball podcasts or some basketball. We might do whatever, man. You never know. But yeah, as always, appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with everybody. Like he said earlier, we're gonna put this on the High on the Hog Twitter and Instagram, Facebook. I'll put all the links to those below. Share it. This is something that we could see going around. Like I said, we're gonna fix that. You
Vanderbilt.
can't. They can't even see. They can't even see Texas A&M and Texas or Vanderbilt because of you, man. You blocking
I'm
the.
blocking it.
You blocking the whole screen, man. Hold on.
They don't even know
Right there.
Vanderbilt was messed up. Just kind of doubled
Right
up on it.
Yeah, right there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and tune in next week. As always, High on the Hogs. Thank you.
Jesus saves.
God bless and go Hogs.